Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about Solana. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, we're talking about Solana. Solana, Terra, Tara. What is the accurate pronunciation? All we know is that we're at all-time highs. And does this mean it's altcoin season greetings? That's what we're going to be dealing with today. Let's jump over to a tweet. We're talking about Solana has taken off, skyrocketed through the ceiling, and now Twitter's reacting. You can just browse the tweets and automatically know what's happening. You can just tell from Twitter's reaction that things are going extremely well for Solana. When you see people posting memes like this and blaming Solana, that should tell you Ape Crypto is talking about Solana just hit its all-time high. This is major news whenever we're trying to determine if we're in a bull market or we're in a bear market. It's always clear when you got all-time highs. So what I want to do now is jump over to an important, before we get to looking at the price, I want you to consider a new YouTuber who you may not know about. I'm going to show some of his video here in a second. So let's take a look at the Solana chart, which, as we look at the top 10 assets, Bitcoin is down to 46,000. Ethereum is 3,100. Binance down to $422. Cardano's down to $2.08. And XRP at $1.19. Doge at 32 cents. Polkadot's at $26. And it's up 9.8%. But we're talking about Solana, the number 10 cryptocurrency according to CoinMarketCap. And it cracked open its all-time high and seems to still be holding decently. Now, if you invested in Solana before this week, then you're very excited. What exactly is Solana? Solana is a highly functional open source project that banks on blockchain technology's permissionless nature to provide decentralized finance. Okay, Solana was officially launched in March of 2020 by the Solana Foundation with headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. The Solana Protocol is designed to facilitate decentralized application creation. It aims to improve scalability by introducing a proof of history consensus combined with the underlying proof of stake consensus of the blockchain. So it has a dual consensus. Who are the founders of Solana? Okay. Anatoly Yakovenko is the most important person behind Solana. His professional career started at Qualcomm. Later on, his professional path shifted and he entered a new position as a software engineer at Dropbox. In 2017, Yak Yakovenko Yakovenko started working on a project which would later materialize as Solana. He teamed up with his Qualcomm colleague Greg Fitzgerald, and they founded a project called Solana Labs, attracting several more former Qualcomm colleagues in the process. The Solana Protocol and SOL token were released to the public in 2020. What makes Solana unique? One of the most essential innovations Solana brings to the table is the proof of history consensus developed by Anatoly. This concept allows for greater scalability of the protocol, which in turn boosts usability. So this coin seems to have benefited from its own technology. Solana is known in the cryptocurrency space because of the incredibly short processing times the blockchain offers. Solana's hybrid protocol allows for significantly decreased validation times for both transaction and smart contract execution. With lightning fast processing times, Solana has attracted a lot of institutional interest as well. The Solana protocol is intended to serve both small-time users and enterprise customers alike. One of Solana's main promises to customers is that they will not be surprised by increased fees and taxes. The protocol is designed in a way as to have low transaction costs while still guaranteeing scalability and fast processing. Combined with the long-standing professional expertise, creators Anatoly and Greg bring to the project, Solana was ranked number 42 in the CoinMarketCap ranking in February of 2021. So it was 42. Now it's number 10. So that should tell you how things are going. You can think about how things started. Now you can see how things are going. Solana is obviously a huge winner. Now I want you to check out this channel because this guy has an excellent take on Solana. Make sure you subscribe to Invest Answers. Why do I want you to look at this video or this channel? This guy actually called this is a video from 2 months ago. Obviously it'll be easy to show all the people talking about Solana now that it's hit its all-time highs. But Invest Answers did this special report 2 months ago. So let's just talk about let's check out the video where he's talking about SOL.
Very big exchanges and other type of DeFi applications. We'll talk more about that as well. But the fact of the matter is, Solana probably does need more developers. Nobody has as many as Ethereum. It also has 608 validators on the network. And I think that's kind of low considering there's no threshold to be a validator. Anybody can be a validator. And note Ethereum has 34,000 validators. And to date, Solana has 47 dApps. Ethereum has about 3,000. I'm going to do a lot of benchmarking of Solana against Ethereum, although the founder doesn't want this to be considered an ETH killer. He thinks the universe is big enough for many players. So speaking of the founder, Anatoly Yakovenko, Russian guy, he spent 15 years engineering wireless protocols at Qualcomm down in San Diego. Now that telco background is super helpful because you learn to do throughput with very little capacity. Think of cables and wires, you've got to push a lot of data through those. So that experience actually helped him probably build Solana into the most scalable solution out there. Now Solana means sunlight or eastern wind. It's also a girl's name, which is pretty cool. And it's also a beach in San Diego. And there's probably a bunch of beaches named that all around the world. Now this is going to be funny because it's time for a prop. He had a light bulb moment in a bar in San Francisco. He had 2 coffees, 1 beer, and he had this big aha moment. And this was to come up with the big idea of what's called proof of history, to be able to look at the history of the blockchain, to be able to validate at a much faster pace. Now, his vision, as I mentioned, is not to disrupt Ethereum, but he does want to go after Wall Street and the rest of the global markets. And I'll talk more about the application as we go through. So why is it so fast? So a couple of the reasons are it combines proof of history with proof of stake consensus, which is a unique play. It has extremely low transaction fees. We're talking fractions of a penny. And it can theoretically scale to billions of users without the need for sharding. And the optimistic concurrency control model is actually employed, which is a model going back to the 80s. So it is scalable, it's secure, and it's decentralized. Kind of like the three key legs of the stool that you need to be able to pull off an excellent blockchain. So let's talk about how it plays. So scaling crypto to the masses is the end game for them. The protocol is designed to scale with Moore's law. So basically they believe this system will get quicker and quicker, and it'll be as quick as the hardware and the bandwidth that exists. So Moore's law states that this will double every couple of years.
So Solana was ingeniously designed. They anticipated issues that they were not actually experiencing at the time they designed the software. The design actually was able to scale as they designed it. They are actually seeing the performance that they predicted. So this is an actual coin that's benefiting from its own technology.
Year or so, depending on how things eventually will slow
Unlike
down.
88.
But Solana is built to scale, and the only constraint it has is hardware and bandwidth, which is staggering to think. It's already very fast today. Now, the target industries. Solana focuses on disrupting Wall Street. That is the prime focus, but it can also cater to any other marketplace. Now, the platform also is basically, the platform is there to help developers build dApps on it. And currently they have a few. It's a fraction, as I mentioned before, of what Ethereum has. But these are examples of some of the top DeFi dApps today. And I think it would be great if big names like this start platforming on Solana. That would be a game changer. In fact, two of the ones here on this list are in my future analysis list as well. So again, if you want me to look at tokens or cryptos that you want to get a realistic price, target price prediction model analysis, is it good, bad, or indifferent? Is it going to survive? Is it going to succeed? Let me know. I tend to go and only analyze things though that are really worth my while and things that I will invest in, and I have invested in this one.
All right, shout out to Invest Answers. You guys check out this video. I wanted you to just check out part of it. It's a 24-minute video. I'm not going to play the whole thing here, but I want you guys to really get a good perspective about a really hot software right now, and that's Solana. This is a great solution for developers, for investors, and that is really what is causing this extreme explosion in price. We can see that it did not just spike up and crash back down, so it wants to hold to its all-time high and maybe go higher. Who knows? Thank you for checking out this video. Once again, make sure you holler at Invest Answers, subscribe to his channel, like his video, and tell him I sent you. Until the next time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you watch all my other videos and keep watching them until you find one you like. If you don't like any of them, then share all the videos you watched with somebody who will. Until tomorrow, peace.